Hello traders, this is Jeff. It is Friday, May 26th. We are on the dawn of a 3-day weekend. I'm here to do my weekly trade update. Let's start with JEPI. This is a new position for me. I picked up a few shares on Wednesday. This is strictly a dividend play. It's a JP Morgan product. I like it. It pays a monthly dividend. Plan to dollar cost average into this and just reinvest the dividends. And if you'd like to know how to reinvest the dividends, click up here. I'll show you how to do it if you're trading at TD Ameritrade. Take a look at the dividend history of this product. It pays not necessarily the same dividend, but it has paid a dividend monthly since its inception. And the product hasn't been around that long. I believe this has been maybe around July of 2020. So we'll see how this goes. It's got a good dividend yield. It's got a low expense ratio. I like it. If you enjoy this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Next up is our friend Coinbase. I've been in this trade now for a few weeks. I sold a cash secured put a while back. I got assigned at $55. And it just wants to bounce between the moving averages. This is a daily chart. The blue line is the 20-day, red line 200-day, white line 50-day. Red line's 200-day. Wednesday of this week, we had a good day. Let's draw down to a different time frame here. Let's get into a 15-minute. This is Wednesday. Wednesday, we finally poked up through some support, or I'm sorry, some resistance. Let's bring in an hourly because it shows it better. We just couldn't break through this resistance here. Wednesday we did, and we got slammed right back down, and here we are vacillating, back in the upper 50s again. So out of frustration, yesterday, Thursday, I sold a $60 covered call, which will expire today. I thought I want to get a little premium out of this. I haven't taken in any premium in the weeks I've had this. I took 33 cents in. This is looking like it's going to expire worthless. Next week, on a green day, I'm going to probably sell a call, but I'll wait and see. We've got the debt ceiling talk. That deadline is rapidly approaching. My personal opinion, they'll get it resolved in the 11th hour, and when we do, I think this market will soar. But for how long? I think it could be a very short-lived rally. Okay, let's take a look at Alibaba. Last Friday, during this video, I sold a cash-secured put that expires today. That put is just right out of the money for the moment. I actually do have an order to buy that back for a penny. But I tell you, I'm okay if I get assigned here. And this is why. We've got support here from March. We've got support here again in May. We pierced through support, but we've had a nice green reversal day. I think BABA could be poised for a run to the upside. It's just my opinion. But I like the support here, and I like that we really couldn't break through that support very well. I think we could make a run and challenge the 20. I think we could also make a run and challenge the 50-day and the 200-day. And I also think we could make a run up to this prior pivot in the 91 area. Next up, I want to talk about SOXL. But before I do that, I want to share with you this quote from William Eckert in the New Market Wizards. And I love this part here. Don't think about what the market's going to do. You have absolutely no control over that. Think about what you're going to do if it gets there. SOXL. Look at this. Look at this move. I didn't see this coming. Now, last week I sold 1850 calls against my position, which I have, my average cost is $18.39. On Wednesday of this week, on this candle right here, I bought those calls back for 2 pennies. So I was in good shape. Now, NVIDIA released earnings on Wednesday after the close. Let's bring in NVIDIA real quick here. NVIDIA was up 90 points post-market on Wednesday. Let's bring in a 15-minute here. Look at that move. I mean, who saw that coming? So since I was flat my SOXL calls, I put out an extended hour GTC order to sell my entire position at 1840. SOXL ran up to around 1829, I think. Maybe it got up to $18. What's the high here? 1792. This would have been post Wednesday. And then prior Thursday morning, I think we poked up to 1829. And on the first candle of the day, Thursday, we were 1835. I'm sitting here thinking I'm a nickel away from a fill, and we rolled over. And we rolled over down to what, 1763. And NVIDIA sold off at the open on Thursday. So I sat here for an hour kind of contemplating what to do. Well, the Eckert quote says, know what you're going to do when the stock gets there. Well, I knew what I was going to do. I was going to sell my position at break even. So after sitting around for an hour here with this thing just kind of vacillating, I really thought it would roll over. I thought NVIDIA would sell off. I took the chance, or I took the opportunity, let's say, to sell call options. I sold the 1850 calls for 37 cents. We're trading $23 practically here. I'm going to get called away here at the end of the day, or this weekend. I'm going to be flat, and to tell you the truth, I'm tickled to death. Now, I did not see this move coming. I really thought we would roll over here on Thursday, but we didn't. And then today we've gapped up and we've ran. So I'm not going to make a whole lot on the stock. I will make my money in this trade on the options and the dividend. Let's bring up my spreadsheet because this is going to be about final. Okay, here's my spreadsheet. I opened this trade April 6th, 2022. I sold a cash secured put, a 33.75, and I got assigned. No, I stand corrected. I actually bought shares. I bought shares to open at 33.75. So it's been a while. I started this trade April 6th. It's been 14 months. So anyway, you figure my sells here at 18.50. This is going to be my profit, $75. There will be some fees on this. I would say probably $1 total is what I'm going to owe, or what they're going to charge me. Let's auto sum this. We're just about to close here. Alibaba's sitting at $80.98. So we'll auto sum this. Sorry about this. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, so that was correct. So I'm going to make just under $29.50 on the options, and we'll move this over here. And so, call this $30,022. They charge me $1.50 fees to sell the shares. I'll tell you what, I'm thrilled to be flat this. This trade drug on way longer than I should. I had way too many shares. It's one of these triple leverage products that are good to day trade or maybe swing trade, but you don't want to be holding these products long term, and I just kind of got stuck on this one. So not only am I happy to be flat, but I'm going to have just under $13K back into my account to trade with. This money's been tied up for a long time. Nice little payday. Thank you to my options premium. Thank you to my dividends. Let's take a look at BABA. The market's closed. Just to shift gears here from Alibaba. Or I'm sorry, from the SOXL. So where did we close at? We closed at $80.99. Oh, if I get assigned, I get assigned. If I get assigned, I'm going to wait for a green day or a couple of green days, and I'm going to sell a call. Or, when we get this debt ceiling raised, which will happen, may not happen quite by the deadline, but it will happen, I may just sell the shares outright. We've got a little bit of post-market trading, $81.01. This was an order I had to cover that call option for a penny. That's not going to fill. So I think that's it. I think that's it for this week. Hope everybody has a safe, enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. Check out the videos above. See you next time.